Hey everybody, Sister Fantastic here, and today's video is going to be a collab with my dear friend Gloria, and this palette right here, the Vintage, Floral Vintage by Ace Beauty. This was my all-time favorite palette for 2021. I did a favorites video on palettes not too long ago. I can link that up in the cards, and you can get to it after you watch this video, and you can see just what all my thoughts were on this palette and all the other palettes that I chose for my favorites. But this one made it to #1 for 2021, and look at all these colors, y'all. These are so pretty. So today, I want to do something kind of peachy, really warm looking, and of course this palette is so perfect for that. And so we're just going to get right into this. I've already got my eyes primed and my face makeup is on, and so I'm going to start out with this shade called Daffodil right there, and I'm going to lay that down in the crease, and I'm using a fluffy brush from Latimer Cosmetics. And Gloria, my good friend Gloria, and I decided to use this palette together. And originally we were going to try a palette bingo, and we chose the numbers, but she didn't get a shimmer, and there were a bunch of dark colors in both of our color stories, and we were afraid that it was going to not satisfy us, because she needed a shimmer, and I was thinking we might wind up with 2 black eyes before it was over with if we used all the dark colors that we got. And it's spring, you know what I'm saying? So anyhow, Beauty After 50 is her channel name, and she does unboxings and hauls and makeup looks and collabs, and we're good friends, and we've been working together in collabs for about I want to say close to a year now. Anyway, so we've got a group of ladies together, and we're learning how to make our channels grow, and we're just exploring makeup together and finding sales and just chatting about makeup and everyday life in general. And so we've become quite good friends. Okay, so we got something light going there, and I just want to build on that. So now I'm going to go into this shade here called Spray Rose. It's kind of a mustardy, kind of a brownish yellow, or yellowish brown. So I'm going to just get into that a little bit and deepen this up. I usually don't like yellows too much, but these are dark enough to where they're almost like golds, and or mustardy kind of brown, those yellowish browns. I can wear those. I have worn a bright lemon yellow before, like as a pop of color in the inner corner of my eye, and that was okay. But just to do a yellow eye look, I would probably never buy a yellow palette. That's like my least, the color that I'm drawn to the least. Now, if it's a shimmery gold, I'm all over it. But just to do like a yellow, chromatic look, monochromatic yellow look, that's not me. I think that looks good on someone that has really brown eyes, like Gloria. Gloria's got those beautiful eyes, and she would really look good. And yellow makes brown eyes really pop, I think. Especially on medium to dark, darker toned skin shades. Okay, I'm pretty satisfied with that. Now, let me switch brushes, and I'm going to go into this one from Complex Culture, just a little bit more tapered. And I'm going to go into this one here called Antler Orchid. Antler Orchid right there. It's just a little bit of a deeper type mustardy brown. And I see I can get that right there on the tip. And I can just go deeper into the crease. Just a little bit deeper. And I'm going to carry that down onto the lid just a little bit. And just kind of smudge it in. So, it's a beautiful day here in Savannah. It's a good day to mow the grass. Maybe even fire up the grill. I've been thinking about grilling out hamburgers and hot dogs. And it's getting up, I think, in the 70s today. So that's really nice. You know, I got a bag of charcoal just waiting. So hamburgers and hot dogs, or maybe some ribs, you know, all that sounds good to me. It's time to fire up the grill. Okay, that is bright. Okay, now I'm gonna get really brave here, y'all. I'm gonna go, let me find me a decent brush here. I want to go into a color that I normally wouldn't use. This is like the most intimidating color in the palette to me. And it's this one here called Buttercup. So I'm going to try it. We'll see how this turns out. It's like an orangish yellow. Anyway, I'm going to just pop that right. It's a matte. So I want to pop that on the lid. Not the inner part, but, you know, just the lid. And carry that up and blend it in with what's in the crease. It's like a macaroni and cheese kind of color. Can y'all tell I'm hungry? I'm talking about all this food. Wow. But see, this is a shade I've not used out of the palette before, but that was what I wanted to do today. I wanted to come on today and do this collab with Gloria and do a look that was going to really push me, you know. And I mean, I love warm neutrals, don't get me wrong, but these yellowish shades are ones that I kind of put off using or put off trying. And so my intention today was to intentionally, you know, use them and get out of my comfort zone. Okay. I'm looking like macaroni and cheese. Alright, now I'm going to find a really pretty shimmer. Let me keep this brush sitting right there. I think I'm going to go into this musk rose right here in the bottom. This is a palette that has a lot of mattes in it, and so there's about 4 or 5 good shimmers that you'd want to use on the inner portion of the lid, and this is one of them. And this one has like a goldish tone to it, and so that's why I'm drawn to it. So I'm just going to pop that right here on the inner portion of the lid. Like this inner half. This is a beautiful shade. And I'm just going to let that kind of blend over into that shade called Buttercup. And that's going to really make that pop. See, it just transforms it. I love this shade. I think it's really pretty. It's soft, it's buttery. It's got that wonderful Ace Beauty formula. And I'm getting it down underneath. I didn't want to do that. Okay. Alright, so let me go off camera. And I'm going to do a little cleanup there where I had that little bit of a mess. And then I'm going to come back with some mascara on, and then we can finish up the eye look. I'm going to do some stuff. I'm going to do some more stuff. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I put on some mascara and now, and a little bit of liner. I did the waterline. I used this one from Complex Culture. It's like a matte deep plum. I put that in the waterline, and so now I want to go underneath the lash line, and I want to go in with this really pretty dark, like purplish wine color right here. It's called Aster, and I'm just gonna use that same brush that I used that Buttercup color, and it's going to kind of blend into the two colors are kind of blend in the brush, and so I'm just going to apply that right here under the lash line with this same brush, and just like make a faux wing like I like to do, just right there, like an inverted wing. And instead of using eyeliner, I'll just do that. Okay, now this side. This is a really dark color, but I think the purple tones in it goes really good with like the yellow orange kind of vibe I've got going on, and it brings a little definition to the eyes, along with the, you know, the liner that I used in the waterline. And just kind of get a little wing action going there, just like that. And just flick it up. Flick it up, flick it up, flick it up, up. Okay, so that is the eye look. Now I want to use a little bit of highlighter. Let me find a highlighter brush here. And I want to go into this Ace Beauty Glow palette. And this highlighter palette has 6 colors to choose from, but I'm going to choose this one here called Glowin'. It's kind of a really pretty light gold, and I just think that would go good with what I've got going here, this warm look. Just pop a little on my nose while I'm there. This side. I love a good highlighter, y'all. These warmer type shades are really pretty too. Okay, now I'm going to use that same highlighter and that same brush, and I'm just going to go right there underneath the brow bone, and I'm just going to kind of strobe it on. Not anything real precise, but it'll just brush across the high point of my eye there and give the brow bone a little bit of shimmer. Okay, now I'm going to take my pinky in that same highlighter shade. I'm going to go right here in the inner corner. And I'm just going to, instead of trying to move it around, I'm just going to try to dab it in there. Yeah, just like that. And just let it just stay right where I popped it in. Just like that. Okay, so that is it on the eyes. The cheeks today, I went in with a couple of bronzers, and the blush that I used today was the one from iMethod that I received in PR not too long ago. And I have a discount code for you guys down in the description on this. This is the shade 04, which is really, really pretty. I like the color of this blush. I like the creaminess of it and how it dries down to a powder formula. Look at that shade, y'all. Such a pretty pink. Let me just twist it up where y'all can see it. You can use this on the eyes or the lips too. And then you tap it in with the fingers, or you can use the brush on the other end that they provide. I don't really like the brush though, to be honest with you. It's too stiff. It doesn't move around. So anyway, that is that. And then for the lips today, I went in with the Jason Wu lip liner, and I applied this beautiful lip gloss that I just received the other day in a giveaway, Carter Beauty. So I won on St. Patrick's Day. I won some makeup from a gal named Tracy and her daughter Phoebe, and they live all the way in Ireland. And so anyway, this lip gloss is pigmented and it's beautiful, and I like it. I like it a lot. So that is it for today's look, you guys. And I just want to thank Gloria for doing the collab with me. Gloria, I just think you're such a sweet lady. I really hope to meet you in person one day whenever my travels take me back to Arkansas, which we go there quite often. I think we have a trip planned for the middle of May sometime, but I know you got a lot going on, and I understand if you can't meet me, but anyway, we need to try and hook up anyway. Go eat Chinese or something. If you guys have not had a chance to pick up this palette yet, make sure and do that. Catch it on sale. Ace Beauty's all the time having sales. This, if you like warm shades, if you like warm browns, golds, oranges, you know, there's that pop of green, and there's, you know, a couple of other pops of color. There's some darks in here as well. But anyway, just a really pretty fun look. I tried to do something that reminds you of spring today with a little bit of definition to the eyes. But anyway, Gloria, I love you. Thank you so much for this collab, and we're gonna have to do it again real soon. All right, y'all, make sure and go and visit her channel. I've got her link down below in the description box, and let her know I sent you when you get over there. If you haven't subscribed to her already, please do so, because you're missing out. You're missing out on her great content. And that's it for me today, you guys. God bless you today is my prayer. I'll see you next time. Bye.